I thought it might be kind of fun to see the tractor that we're putting back together again. First we got to take it apart and get it working as it sits right now before the restoration has begun. The four tires are very well cracked, but they're holding air right now. It is a Ford Model 2N 1944. It's a 6-volt positive ground system. Here you can see the oil filter, the starter, the pedal for the operator's foot to be on, the left tire brake, the clutch. This drives the PTO, power takeoff. The tractor is 3 parts bolted together. It's got an engine in front, the transmission, and then the hydraulic unit that drives the power takeoff in the back. It's got 4 gears, 3 forward and one reverse. When it was put away after it was restored in 1984, it looks like the engine somehow cracked. There's a 4-inch long crack right through there underneath. We'll have to figure out how to deal with that if it can be. And the battery, it came with it was a 1986 battery that has 8 volts. I'm not sure where you'd find an 8-volt battery, but they must have made them at one time. This is the wartime model. It has 2 gauges. The gauge on the left is your volt or your amp meter, and the gauge on the right is your oil pressure. The lever to the right of the steering column is they call it the quadrant, and that controls the governor, which controls your engine speed. And here in the back, you can see the power takeoff. That's the little item with the cap underneath that you can hook your implements up to. And so with that, we'll have to go on and figure out what all still needs to be done. I need to confirm engine compression if it has any, or if we have to rebuild it or find a new block because of that crack. All the parts on it seem to be very original. I haven't found any replications yet, although the gas tank, I will have to put a new gas tank on it. So for that, I'm going to end this here, and we'll provide more updates once we make some progress.